Do you call every lead that comes in through your Facebook ads campaign? If you don't, I can guarantee you are losing money. You are leaving money on the table. And in this video, I'm going to show you the why, the how, and the what of calling every Facebook lead. All right, Facebook advertising. It's pretty amazing, right? It's pretty easy to generate leads from Facebook. And if you're struggling to generate leads from Facebook, then you're just doing it wrong. It's not Facebook, it's you. I like to say that all the time. So many people say to me, Marlon, Facebook just doesn't work. And I say, it's not Facebook, it's you. You're just doing it wrong. Let's assume you can generate leads from Facebook, right? This video is not about that. You're generating leads from Facebook. You're getting leads for $2, $3, $10, $15 a lead. Someone is downloading an ebook. They're submitting a form to get an ebook or to watch a video or to sign up for a webinar, whatever it is. The leads are flowing in. What do you do with those leads once they come into your database? Do you sit there and expect to nurture that lead through email and SMS and retargeting on Facebook and expect them at some point to just book a call with you to get into your sales process? If you do that, then that's not a bad approach. If you are retargeting, if you are emailing, if you are SMSing them, if you are looking after them. But that takes time. Typically a lead will come in and it'll be about 3 to 6 months later before they actually take action. It's got to be the right time for them. And the nurture works. I believe in it. I get lots of appointments booked in my calendar of people that I don't call. I just nurture them. But the problem is, you are leaving money on the table, because if you were to call each lead within an hour or 1 hour to 24 hours, what you'll find is that you can triage those people very quickly. And within that group of people that come in, there is a percentage of them that are ready to go right now if they were pushed, if they were nudged, if they were helped to move forward. It goes a little like this. Just say you get 10 leads come in through a Facebook ads campaign. Out of those 10 leads, over the next 6 months, one of them may book an appointment, or over the next year, one may book an appointment. But the reality is there's one person in that list or two people that actually could move now, that could become a client now. But just by emailing and SMSing them, it may take some time. The other reality is there's probably 5 in that list that could never be a client of yours. There's probably 2 that have wrong phone numbers and email addresses. And if you think you have 10 awesome leads, you are deceived. You probably have 3 awesome leads out of those 10, and 1 or 2 of them could be a client right now. How do you solve this problem? The way you solve it is by calling them. You actually pick up the phone and you give them a call. Now, what you'll find is 2 or 3 may have bad phone numbers. They're not a real lead. They duped you. They don't really care that much. It's good for you to know that. Write them off, move them out. Don't have faith that you have 10 leads when you only have 7 leads. And then out of that 10, another 3 or 4, you may never get through to. Like they just never answer their phone. Are they good leads? No, they're not good leads. Let's get rid of them. There's about 6 leads now, which really aren't great. They're not real leads. Maybe you've got 4 left. Out of the 4, you get through to those 4. And you find 2 of them couldn't be a client at all. They just don't fit the profile. But 2, you book a second call with. 2, you realize, wow, they are a good client and they are potentially ready to go. Now, wouldn't you rather, when you get those 10 leads, to win 1 sale, like within the next week or 2, and know that the others probably aren't going to work out? Or would you rather believe that you have 10 leads that are awesome and just keep believing? Because what happens is you will stop paying for those leads if you don't see results in the short term. How do you speed up the process of getting results? Call the leads. Yes, you'll be disappointed. Yes, you won't get through. Yes, the numbers will be wrong. Yes, there'll be some knockbacks, but you'll make a sale. And I can guarantee you. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to make the call? Now, when I first started, I made calls. In my business right now, I don't make calls because I have so much going on. I have so many activities happening. I have so many people booking in appointments without me having to call that I let the long-term nurture work. But when you start out and you have nothing, you don't have infrastructure, you haven't been doing it for a while, you don't want to wait the 3 to 6 months. You want to get people on the phone. And as you start to win clients and as your nurture pool of people starts to grow, then you can back off from the calls a bit if you desire so. If you want to grow, then just keep calling. Get someone else to call. Let me give you an example. One of the students in my program, he generated 29 leads in a 6-day period. Paid $60, got 29, 30 leads, about $2 a lead. He got all the leads in, no people booked. I said to him, call them. Call them and let's just see how many people are actually real leads. Let's test and see if it's the right business, because he was going for a niche. We created an ebook on Facebook, found out what the pain point of the niche was, created an ebook around it, ran an ad, found those people on Facebook, and 29 signed up $2 a lead in 3 days. Pretty amazing. I said to him, the next step is to see if they're real leads, if they are in the niche, and secondly, if they actually want your service. I gave him a script. We talked through the script. What are you going to say when you get on the phone? Because remember, it's not a sales call. It's a customer service call. You're actually helping people get more information that they requested. I say to my students, when you make this call, don't think you're trying to sell them. It's a customer service call. You're saying to them, hey, you downloaded my ebook. Just wanted to see if you had any questions and if you have read the ebook. And you just start the conversation. He did this. In one day, he made 13 calls. He didn't get through to 2, and he got through to 11. Out of that 11, 2 of them, he said straight away, could never work with those people. He just shut the call down. He booked 9 appointments in his calendar from the other 9 people. 9 appointments. And out of those appointments, it's only been a 24-hour period he's held some of the appointments. He has got 1 second appointment booked in, and he's very confident he's going to get that project. So out of 29 leads, he hasn't called them all. He hasn't had all his appointments. He's pretty much got 1 prospect who's like, they're going to become a client. They've already said to me, I want you to build my website. How many more is he going to get? He's got another 8 appointments, right? He's probably going to get another 2 clients out of that whole list of 30, maybe 4, maybe 5, depending on how good he is in the sales process. But can you see the difference? You can have 29 leads and just hope for the best over the next 6 months. Or you can take action, step up as a business owner and call every single one of them, book 9 appointments, and now you're filled. He said, Marlon, I am totally filled my calendar, because he's working with tradesmen. They can only book their times in the afternoons. He's like, I'm booked up for the next 4 days just with appointments, because that's the only time I can have them. Now he's thinking, how do I make more time? His problem has shifted. It's not from, oh, I don't have any appointments. It's like, how do I manage my appointments? How do I be more effective? And you know what the difference is? The difference is he picked the phone up and called every single person on that list. Now, he hasn't finished the calls, but I said to him yesterday, I said, you need to just keep doing this. Do not stop. You'll have some good days and you'll have some bad days. But it doesn't matter if it's a good or bad day, you just keep doing the same thing. And that's how you grow a business. He said to me, Marlon, a few weeks ago or a month ago, I had nothing. I didn't know how. I had a website, I had everything ready to go, and I just didn't know how to get leads. And now everything's changed. Now I know how to get leads. He said, it's frustrating when you have your whole business set up, but you have no one to speak to. And now I feel like I have the power to go out and get more work. I want to encourage you, if you want to be someone who actually grows their business and not just sits around with a database that they think is awesome, but actually isn't that awesome, call every lead that comes in, and very quickly you're going to say, good quality leads, let's keep going, or really bad leads, let's stop that campaign and let's change it. All right, that's my tip for the day. Have a great day. If you want to learn more stuff like this, join my Facebook group. You'll find it around here somewhere. Click it, join it. I do lots of training like this, and I answer lots of questions, and I'm here to help. Speak to you soon.